Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to another session of our Stone Prophet in the Sands of Har'Akir. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our players that are here. In fact, all of them are here. One of them is even here on vacation. Commitment to the bit of being here. You guys can say hey.
It's your job to figure out which one of us is still on vacation right now
Yeah.
throughout the night. We'll be dropping little hints. It's kind of like the metagame.
Internet.
But
Hello.
Everyone.
Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time. The last time, with the way open ahead, you all regrouped with Duncan and Elias, having a few words about what could possibly lie ahead. Also, a few words about what had just transpired. Wounded and winded, opted to take a rest here, with the door behind you shut, occasionally seeing flitters of shadows trying to creep through the closed door during this, but mostly unbothered. Once recovered, you headed forward down the darkened hall, seeing an entryway with 3 ways ahead, several statues of jackals in the corners. Elias threw a rock at one of these statues and caused the bones around it to animate and attack. But after dealing with that ordeal, you saw a massive gate leading down further ahead. It was blocked by a stone wall, near a large statue of a resting snake. You guys headed down a different direction, though, and encountered a hallway filled with fog and debris. Not wanting to wander down it too far, you guys headed to the nearest door instead. A smashed and broken room this was. Clattering of vases and pottery as well as broken bones lie strewn about the place. And after entering and starting to touch some of the things within, you were quickly attacked by some unknown entities that were throwing things from around the room at you. Poltergeists. Dealing with the unseen foe is no easy task, but you ended up lighting it up and destroyed both of these creatures that were assailing you invisibly. And also in this room, you were uncertain as to its purpose, but you did find a scroll to keep undead at bay. Also a hidden entrance where the fireplace was. Into this hidden entrance, after clearing some rubble, saw another long, darkened hallway. Nothing in it but a dead body, long since dead. Searching the body over, it seemed it was a looter who met his end to some life-draining force. Had a journal dictating some of his ventures. And at the end of the hall, you found a hidden way forward. Discovered a large room filled with weapons, armor, statues, tables, and lit candles emitting pink glow from their flames. And that's where we're going to pick up as Vivian kind of catches up with you guys. One thing you would notice in here, your lights, both Egil, his body, and, well, Big John's big hammer. Entering in here, the light is even less than it was previously. There is no bright light in here. It is only dim. But that's where we're going to pick up. What are you guys up to as you enter into the room?
Everyone, don't rush and just pick up everything. Just make sure it's all safe.
Hey, he's learning.
I don't think anything's
Hey,
safe.
is this where they our weapons get stored? I guess when we give them up. I want to look for my battle axe.
No, this doesn't seem like your weapons by any means. As you look about the place, these are all weapons from this space here. You haven't seen any axes being used by the people, at least that you've seen. You would see curved scimitars and longer scimitar-like weapons, falchions, on racks here. Glaive lay on a table nearby, and racks to the north side of the room that are just mostly empty, but a couple of weapons still filling them. Pottery still lining several shelves and the floor in here. A suit of armor, brass full plate, standing up against one wall, and two darkened statues of jackal-headed people in a sitting position, flanking the large double door.
Why do you suppose this room was hidden?
It appears to be an armory of some sort.
Yeah, but an armory, usually you wouldn't hide. You'd need to have people coming in and out.
There does appear to be a door, another door leading out of here as well.
Okay. Oh. So maybe there was, we just found a secret way in and out. I see some designs on the floor here. Is that just ornamentation, or are there signs of, like, pressure plates or floor traps?
Give me a perception check as you try and
Okay.
suss out if there's any floor traps around the area. With a 17, nothing on the ground seems to indicate that there is any sort of trap. And the patterns you see are probably just remnants of the tile that has since been kind of covered by dirt and sand, worn away and kind of crumbled to time. This place has seen better days, but this room seems, well, not as much of a mess as the previous room that you guys just came in.
All right, this room
Okay.
is boring.
Big John
Well,
is gonna go inspect that plate armor.
Yeah.
He is checking to see if there's any magical properties about it, or if it's just plain plate.
Give me an Arcana check.
where is it at?
Trying to look it over. It's right where right above Big John. It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Arcana.
You start looking over this plate armor. The 24.
Ooh.
You're certain, kind of looking inside of it, looking around it, feeling for any grooves. You don't see any sort of notation of arcane runes on it. What you would note, though, is there are little symbols of what look to be jackal heads on the pauldrons. And the pauldrons aren't like big pauldrons like a knight. It's more just like small pauldrons to just barely cover your shoulders.
Does it look to be for like a human size, someone Big John size?
It is
or...
human size, so it wouldn't fit Big John the best, but it could fit him. You just adjust the straps and stuff. It might be fine.
How would it fit a gnome, for example?
Not at all.
Okay. Very good.
Big John is just gonna ask his opinion before he puts it on. Asking, if he thinks there's anything maybe cursed about it or wrong with it.
Oh, me? I wouldn't know if it's cursed or not. Although, to be fair, this whole place seems like it might be cursed. You can do what you like, I just... I'm wary about this room. It seems colder and darker. I don't know.
It does seem dark in here.
I bet the room with the treasure or the relics will be artifacts. That's what they were. Right? I bet that'll be nice and bright and lit up.
Perhaps.
Possibly.
What's so I'm moving up to the tables up here to kind of check out the stuff on there because I see some stuff on there.
Yeah, as you're moving up across the room, at this point, this would be when Big John is kind of looking over the armor.
Yeah, where is the armor? And
Armor's right next to Big John, like it's right there.
oh,
He's hiding it.
Okay.
Hiding half of it. Well, I guess it's his health bar. But as Elias and Duncan heading upward, you can see a wisp sweep across the floor. As an apparition appears, everything gets cold. Feel the goosebumps. And a wispy, ethereal-looking person, sword in hand. Not quite a helmet, more like a leather skull cap, and hard to tell, but it looks kind of like a golden skirt. And muscly features, but all wispy and scarred. As they look upon you. What
Watch out, Doc.
is your purpose here?
Everybody or just
I mean, I
It's
think we're
looking
just trying to
over
get our stuff.
Elias
get
and
out.
Duncan.
okay? Sorry, Elias. Go ahead.
We're just trying to get our stuff and get out of here. That's all. I'm not trying to bother nobody.
The dead do not have your things.
Do you know where our things are?
I could not possibly, for I am here, and your things are not.
Oh, all right. We're not intruding or anything, are we? You weren't in the middle of anything?
Are you attempting to steal from the dead? Attempting to infiltrate and rob?
I don't think so. You can look over my shoulder at Big John. No, I think we're just, admiring your decor. Be on our way pretty soon.
Path of the dead is for the dead, and you are not. How did you come to be here?
Kind of just.
We
fell
kind of
down
just
the hole.
yeah, we just kind of fell down a hole. Saw a sign that said it was a path of the dead, and we have a dead person in our group, so we decided to take him along.
It looks upon
Yes,
your
it-
troop.
It's not him pointing to Eagle. It's actually this one pointing to Esquire.
Howdy.
None of you are dead. Some are closer to it than others.
What was he looking at when he said that?
Give me an insight check to see who he's looking at.
Inside. 5.
5, it's hard to tell.
It's looking right at me. I'm about to die.
Its eyes wisping around.
I suppose everything in this room belongs to the dead.
Everything in this room guards the dead.
Is like an exchange? Is there an exchange system? Like that armor? Maybe a couple gold pieces, a couple cats.
This is no shop. The dead
Fair.
own nothing. The gods
So,
own all.
Oh, the gods owns these. Okay. I am technically a servant of Octopot.
And you should trespass amongst the dead, where they rest and stir.
We don't see any dead here, so we just assume that we could at least take a look at these items.
Give me a persuasion check, Esquire.
I roll a 19. So
Plus or
that
minus.
means- I'll double check. I don't think I am it might come to a 20.
Okay.
Double check.
Use your
Yeah, it's +1.
auguried foretelling of your... You knew you were going to have this conversation. You may look, but leave. Leave with your lives alone, and nothing else.
which way is the way out? Is it this door on the left or the one on the right?
Points to the door on the left behind you.
That's the wrong door.
The smaller of the two doors.
That's the door in the direction back where we came. The door further down the path is the one to the right.
Just stares blankly. The path of the dead is for the dead, and you are not.
I think we kind of
Okay.
made our mind up to walk that path, though. Is there,
Then
is there
you
a
wish
rule book or
to
something?
be dead.
Well, I didn't see a rule that said you had to be dead to walk the path of the dead.
There is clear signage stating the path for the dead is for the dead. As you can see it start to grow a little bit, seemingly angry.
Where is it? I don't even see, is there a token? Is there a...
I did not put a token. It is standing next to Elias and Duncan.
Okay.
Sword still in hand. Large falchion.
Okay, so it does have a weapon. And,
It's an apparition.
which god do you, have servitude under?
I serve all the gods, but I have given my unlife to Sek. Or Neb, sorry. Misspoke. I knew it was one of the one-syllable ones.
Gotta make your mind up there.
Okay, so we're not in Shalfar's domain no more. Right now we're strictly Neb's world.
What is a Shalvar?
Well, my understanding is he's the ruler of this big labyrinth. Labyrinth's right outside. You
There
know
is
what a
no
labyrinth, right?
ruler of the labyrinth.
Shalfar thinks he is.
Well, we've come from the left here, so there's no way out that way that we can tell. The only way out, I think, is through. So I think we're going to choose the door on the right.
If you choose death, that will be your choice, and yours alone.
I mean, we've all kind of died already once or twice.
Do you wish it?
Not really.
Then let this be my only warning. Go back from whence you came, or suffer.
Listen, I would love to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. But it seems like my path home is through that door over there to the path of the dead.
That is not your path, even if you were dead.
Is that a rule?
Why is that?
It doesn't answer you.
Is Big John still putting on the armor, or did he stop?
I never started putting it on.
Yeah, he
I
was just looking at it.
Oh, I thought you said you were. Okay.
I know. I was gonna look at what all the stuff around me.
Yeah, there's scrolls, there's trinkets, pottery, candles, weapons.
Well, he said you could look.
Well, I think I already picked up I already picked up a pike, and I can't remember if that was
That was in the other room.
the one on the table. Okay, cool.
In the
Just want to make
previous
sure.
You have seen. Now you may leave.
If we.
What would it take? What would it take for you to let us through here?
I think he just said we could leave.
You are free to go back from whence you came. Again, my only warning. Do not tempt fate.
Sorry, are you like warning us like what's behind the door?
It's gonna
bring us
slash
in?
out at Elias. We're gonna roll initiative.
Trying to get information, brother.
I never know.
We roll initiative.
Damage
Yeah.
in the dark.
Oh, damn,
but-
Duncan.
What's going on in there?
Can we even hear Viv?
Yeah,
She's on
she's
the other side of the door.
the doors are the way's open. You didn't close the spinning
Oh,
door.
I thought it would. I thought it went back. Okay.
Duncan,
You
what's
have
your
to push on the left
dexterity?
side, though.
My dex is +1.
Okay, so it will
Oh, my yeah.
Vivian will go before. There we go. As Big John, you see this thing rear back like it's going to slash into Elias. What are you doing?
Big John's going to charge it forward, and he will attack with his maul.
Okay. Charge forward, attacking this ghostly apparition with your maul. A 13 is going to miss.
Okay, attack again.
Attacking a second time. A 16 hits.
Okay, I'm attack savagely.
All right. Rolling that damage twice. 19 or 17 points of damage. As your maul goes through the creature just a little bit. As it doesn't...
Completely through, or did he hit?
He hit it, but it didn't do nearly as much as he had hoped.
Gotcha.
That's going to be the end of my turn.
As it tries to slash out towards Elias, we'll see if you got its attention or not.
I am going to use Cosmic Omen.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was lashing out at Elias.
I was about to make my choice, but yeah, you're using Cosmic Omen. What are you doing?
So that's just subtracting a d6 to your attack.
Okay, go and roll that d6 as it is going to attack Elias. Okay, got a 16 minus 3, turning into a 13
Misses.
as it misses you.
Did that save you?
That did.
Nice.
As it tries to stab out towards Elias, the air around feels cold as this apparition tries to stab out towards you. For its second attack, it will slash out towards Big John. Big John getting an 18 to hit.
That meets.
All right. Big John, you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Big John, your hit point maximum is reduced by 20 as it stabs into you.
No, oh come on, not one of these. You're welcome, Elias.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
That will take us to Duncan.
All right. Duncan is going to, since he's right up close with this guy, he's going to shillelagh.
Okay. Use your shillelagh.
Shillelagh. And I think shillelagh is, what kind of damage is that?
Force, I believe.
Force? Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
23 will absolutely hit this creature. As you bash into it for 8 points of force damage. As your shillelagh hits it and actually knocks it back a little ways. As if it were solid.
Oh. Okay. That's it for me.
Alright, that will take us to Elias.
All right. As it is getting pushed back from Duncan's shillelagh, I will pull out the bone saw that I have, and I'm gonna try and swipe out at its sternum, jump up, swipe.
Okay.
Twinkle slash.
As you twinkle slash into it. See that roll. 13 just misses.
All right. In that case, me missing oddly inspires Esquire. Bonus action.
Whoa!
As you kick out at it. Esquire, you have Bardic Inspiration.
A D8.
Can you give me that Bardic footwork? Fancy footwork?
Yes. I almost forgot about that one.
I raise an imaginary mug.
Yeah. 18 will hit it.
For 8 points. That was some
Okay, your
bludgeoning
foot
damage.
grows
Daggone.
cold as it doesn't do that much as you were hoping damage to it, but that's still good for a bonus action kick.
Dang it. That's all I got on this turn.
Alright, that will take us to Vivienne. What are you up to?
Who presumably hears commotion.
You do hear commotion.
Well, what is that in front of the door?
It's a shelf. It's not a door. It's like a secret
Oh,
door.
okay.
You're in a secret hallway.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You gotta use the left wall. The left
The
side
left
of it.
wall?
It just spins around essentially, yeah.
Put your hand on the right and it doesn't budge.
So, okay.
You come into this
15.
dimly lit room.
I just gotta double check my movement. I have 45.
Real quick, Steven, is there a way for me to lower my hit point maximum, or do I just...
There is a way, but I can deal with it if you'd like.
25,
Okay.
30. Oh, I can make it. Gonna stab it with... Oh, actually.
Yeah, as you lunge across the tables here, spilling a perfectly placed tea set that clatters along the table.
Sorry. Can I re-roll that back and just stop here?
Yep, there is a pillar in the center of the room here.
Okay. And I'm going to.
That's what these are, is pillars.
Does Eagle have a weapon?
Yeah, he's got a pike. Looks like he's also got a
Yeah,
bow and
okay.
arrows strapped to his back.
I thought didn't he have a sickle?
Yeah, now he has a
I
pike.
have that too.
You were gone.
I have a sickle, a pike, and a bow and some arrows.
Yep.
Which is like, oh, nice of you to show up. I got some more weapons for you, and I've got a bow and arrows for you.
But Vivian, what are you doing?
Yeah, Viv is going to quickly bonus action magic weapon, his
On-
sickle.
On
Oh,
his
no,
sickle.
pike.
Pike. Oh, okay. I go to grab the sickle and okay,
Oh,
pike.
you
I
see,
slap.
he's got a pike in his hand, probably.
And I like slap her hand away. Like, no, not that one.
Okay. So sorry. Okay, pike. Magic weapon on his pike.
Okay.
And then I will attack this thing because that was a
Okay.
bonus action.
It is.
With Nezuha.
All right, stabbing out with your special little dagger.
Oh, but I'm not attuned. Wait,
So
did
it's
I
just a
attune to it
dagger.
when I
You are not attuned to it.
slept?
If you want to be attuned to it, you can be. You had time.
I would have played with it when I was
Sure, you're
not
attuned to
when
it. Yeah.
everyone else was not sleeping.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
when everyone was sleeping and I wasn't. This one. 24.
24 will hit. For
8.
8 points of piercing damage. Your
yep.
weapon also goes through it a little bit, as it doesn't slash as much as you were hoping.
Even though it's a magic weapon?
Even though it's a magic weapon.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna swipe with my scalpel.
Okay.
The
The scalpel is going to be a crit. Absolutely.
That's just one. God, I don't know how this works.
Do you want? Oh no, you don't have advantage.
So
Never mind. I was gonna say use
I'll do the
Pietro's.
4 plus 6. Instead of the 3, you actually rolled the crit damage.
Oh.
You see what I mean? Because it would be 2d4
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, gotcha.
So it'll do 6 damage. Not as much as you were hoping, again, but
Yeah, well, I'm here anyways, so 25.
yeah.
Holy
stabbing
shit.
out with Naizuha again.
5.
As Vivian is back in action with her stabby stab for a little bit more damage. It's just kind of tearing onto this wispy, shadowy creature.
That will be my turn.
That will take us to Esquire.
I pass.
All right.
I study scroll as an action, and
There's
in doing so,
good
I
bit of
shoot a
scrolls.
firebolt.
Shoot
Yeah,
a
I'll shoot a
fireball?
firebolt. At
Okay.
the, you heard me. A fireball, son. Watch out! Okay.
All right.
Toss it. Yeah.
As a bolt of fire arcs across the room. A 17 will hit.
Nice. Burn up with the dead.
Shoots across for 8 points of damage, as it also doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping. It doesn't singe it, but it does kind of wisp some of it away.
I have 1 use of Trevor Sense left, and I'll save it, and that'll end my turn.
That will take us to Eagle. Eagle, what's up?
All right, I'm gonna say. I think it needs radiant damage to do it in, and I'm gonna rage,
Okay, he's raging.
and then I'm
Tattoos
going to
glow even brighter.
Yep, sure enough, get some temp HP. And I'm going to move around here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
Attacking away.
Yep, with the pike. Recklessly.
Going reckless.
I need rage, I got reckless, got all the things checked. Here we go.
18 hits it
18.
for 15 points of damage. Doesn't do quite as much as you would hope, but it does do damage as your pike nearly points into Elias's face, but he's just short
Like-
enough where it's just over his head.
He gets +1 to everything. +1 to damage roll and
Yes.
to the attack.
For magic weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will reduce 1 more damage.
And then he's getting attacked again.
All right. Nat frickin' 20 will do something.
Hey, Piotr.
17.
Oh yeah,
Plus
I can do
2.
Piotra's thing because I've
You
got.
can?
Yep, I'll do that.
Add 4
Thanks
to
for the
6.
reminder.
I'm going to say that uses Elias's.
That's fine.
For 10
Wait,
more
why-
for a total of 27, 28.
Why is it only 46? Not.
Oh, be 66. Sorry, so 2 more. Just D6 equal to your... I don't know.
Get your stuff together, Steven. We're trying to kill a monster.
It's your
you son of
stuff, too. For 15, 32. So it takes some of that damage.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see,
It
the
takes
shadows
a
of this entity wisping about, being torn and rented apart, but it's still there. As,
And in Celestial, I'll say, "We are going to pass," because I'm like trying to get like the shadow off of it, like with my pike. Like,
all right, that will take us to Big John.
Okay, Big John's gonna swing out with his maul again.
Swinging out with that maul, trying to hit this ghost with your hammer. 27 will hit that ghost with your hammer.
Attack savagely.
All right, rolling the damage twice. Just as nice for 16 or 15. You're gonna go with that 16. Oh wait, it takes 8. As this thing is still up, you see it's tattered. You will not live to see it.
Attack again.
Attacking again. 11
So
misses.
I'm gonna use tactical shift as a bonus action.
All right, roll away.
Yep. So 5, 10, 15. And let me roll my second wind.
Get some hit points back, although not as much as you would hope.
Second
As
wind.
anything else for Big John though, as you're rolling your second wind,
Nope, that's it.
which will take us to the Wraith. It whirls around. Eagle, speaking in Celestial, it is going to stab out towards you, leaving yourself open. You will never see the path. Okay.
I've seen the
Toxic
path.
Omen.
Okay. Roll that d6. It got an 18 on its first attack. Turning into a 13 to hit you, Eagle.
That is a miss, because I am.
As it misses and you see
14.
something, it slows down like slow motion. You just kind of, Neo the bullet time of the sword swing as it lunges towards you for a second attack. Getting a 15 to
Can't
hit?
do that again.
You said a 15? 15
Yeah.
hits me.
15 to hit.
Damn it.
As Eagle, you take a whopping total of something you're resistant to, so at least there's that. 30 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 15.
Wowzers.
As your max hit points are reduced by 15.
Does that matter if it takes away temp hit points? Does it still take away
It still
max?
takes away max hit points.
Okay.
Which will end its turn, taking us to the Twinkle Boot. Throw number
All right.
1.
Twinkle Boot. Twinkle Boot is going to Twinkle Shillelagh?
Okay.
Yeah, Twinkle Bonk.
Twinkle Bonk? Sure.
Twinkle Stick.
Twinkle Bonk! Twinkle Stick. Twinkle Bonk Stick.
21 absolutely hits it. It takes 7 points of force damage. As you start smacking through, it just splits in two as like tattered cloth falls to the floor before dispersing into dust. And is no more. We will hop out of combat there.
Alright.
I was just trying to ask a question.
You didn't do nothing wrong. I don't think it was. I don't think it was going to let us through.
Well,
Hey, John,
We
John
need-
you okay?
maybe we can make use of some of these items now that it's dead.
It's
I would-
true.
I would like to try on this armor.
go ahead.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at some of the stuff up here. The scroll.
Yeah, there's several scrolls lying about. That scroll up there, as you look into it, it looks to be some counting of something. Numbers in the thousands.
Okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be magical. I think this is just.
There's also an abacus next to it.
Yeah, I'll pick up whatever weapon that is on the table there.
It's a glaive. Looks like a bronze glaive with a brass blade on it.
Big John's gonna put the plate armor on.
All right, Big John spending 10 minutes to put on some plate armor.
I'll bring the
Is it-
glaive over to Esquire and be like, Esquire, would you mind researching this, looking into it for me?
You mean,
Identify.
Yes, I can. As he twitches a little, looking at all the scrolls. Are these candles, Steven?
Yeah, all the pink lights are little candles, giving off a dim light in the room.
I'll come over here, kind of in the middle. I guess I can put up a dome. Actually,
What purpose?
safety.
Then 10 minutes to put up a dome, just cast a 10-minute spell.
Well, is this the only thing that we're going to research?
I mean, I wasn't going to spend all day here identifying things. That's what you mean.
I'm sure it takes some time to read over all these scrolls, too.
I don't know what's
Well, this-
pertinent or not.
I guess I don't know either. But
Don't know until you try to read.
I'm one fella. I can't sit here and.
Not to be that person, but the spell I put on your pikey there is it's only gonna last an hour.
it just smash and grab.
You said there's a scimitar in here, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of scimitars. There's actually... Where is it? Right here. There's a great sword. Essentially, like, they're all of the swords are curved. Great sword, 3 scimitars, a long sword. The glaive,
scimitar.
and a suit of full plate. Also, there's scrolls, jars, and other things like that all about the room.
Yeah, I'll take a
Are
scimitar.
there any small glass bottles?
There's
With,
a
potions?
there's a lot of bottles. None of them are glass. So you kind of have to like look through them or smell them, you know.
I'll probably spend time doing that.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, spending some time going through some of the bottles. You smell one of them, and like this kind of smells like a potion of healing. It looks like a red liquid inside. It's just not glass.
Okay. I'll bring it over to Esquire and I'll set it down beside him.
So I mean,
Like,
am I identifying one thing? Am I saving it for later? Vivian just said she'd cast a spell that's gonna
Looks
only
like
last
looks
an
like a
hour here.
potion of healing.
does someone want to drink this and see if it works?
As soon as it's
Probably.
offered to him, Eagle will pick up and drink it.
Okay.
Oh, oh no.
Eagle, I would like you to roll me.
It's a mystery potion.
Yeah, it's a mystery. You'll solve that mystery real freaking quick.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is. I want to say 3d6. I could be wrong. 4d6. Roll me 4d6, please.
Darn.
You take 16 points of poison damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Did it work?
19. You are not poisoned, although it really hurts your esophagus and stomach as
I
it
mean-
drips down. You feel weakened from it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I think this one turned, or maybe it was just like bad alcohol. I don't know. It kind of had like a vinegary taste maybe in the back.
Pretty sure that was like acid or something. Or...
Or
Oh.
if it's meant for the dead.
I learned my lesson drinking stuff from dead places after I got infected by that maggot stuff. Well, maybe I didn't learn my lesson, but I'm more cautious now.
Well, I mean, your brother offered me a drink, so I took it.
As he
I was
heals you
gonna
for
drink
the
it, actually. I was
heals you
gonna
for the
drink it.
exact number that you were poisoned for.
Nice.
That was my bad. Sorry.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at this door, seeing if there's any writing or
Absolutely,
how it
there's-
opens. Seeing it, just looking at this door.
There is writing on it. You would say in common. Or at least a rough translation. It says Great Protector. Ever watchful. There are pull rings on it, but it doesn't look like there's any lock.
So much for rules.
Does anyone more perceptive than me want to look around here and see if they can find anything?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll help him look around. I'll look around with him.
What are you looking for?
Something magical.
Okay.
Something. No. Okay, sorry. Okay.
What are you
Something
looking
made
at?
of silver.
Silver.
A weapon?
There is no silver in
weapon?
here.
Oh, there's no silver.
Mission accomplished.
No, nothing. Sorry.
All right. You can look with more than your eyes. And anyway,
Oh, did you want me to use the wand?
I mean, no, not the wand necessarily. You just kind of looked around and said sorry. So it didn't seem like you were doing very much.
I thought you wanted help, but I suppose it's not good enough.
Am I identifying something or not?
The weapon, please.
Oh, what weapon?
This glaive.
The glaive.
Yes, yes. Okay, bring it here. I'm gonna spend time identifying the glaive.
I will say it doesn't look super ornate other than a little red tassel on it. There's no, like, gems or any iconography.
Oh, is there nothing arcane about it?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll gladly do that beforehand. I thought it was very obviously
Yeah, I thought it was going to be
special.
magical. Yeah.
It's an armory. There's going to be weapons here. They're not all going to be magical. In fact,
None of them have to be magical.
none of them have to be magical. But the 28, yeah, it looks like a glaive. You know, maybe a different style than what you're accustomed to, but a glaive nonetheless.
Does it look almost ceremonial?
Almost, but it is definitely usable. I would say all the weapons in here almost look ceremonial. The armor looks almost ceremonial, but it does look like they can all be used for a purpose.
Well, it seems to be just a glaive.
Oh, that's disappointing, but thank you.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a few weapons now. It's not the same as my old axe, but
Oh, is there a slingshot in here?
No.
I will hand you the bow and arrows that I have. I've got a quiver and a bow.
Okay.
You found arrows.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
How many arrows did I find?
11.
Let me tell you.
And Duncan.
I don't remember if I told you before, but
Duncan
if you have it right now, I'll
found
take that.
the potion like right here, right?
It was somewhere along there on the walls. He looked like he was going through a good bit of the jars and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wrote down 12 arrows, 1 bow, and 1 quiver.
There you go. 12 arrows.
What's on this?
There's a scroll. That's the scroll that Duncan also looked at. It looks to be counting.
Longbow or shortbow?
The longbow.
What is it?
Actually,
Does it?
No, it is a short bow.
Other
Duncan,
scrolls in here too, right? Oh, yeah.
did it seem the scrolls be counting something in particular, or?
I mean, there's a little measuring device here, abacus. So I'm assuming it's there. I didn't see any evidence that it was counting anything particular.
It doesn't
Probably
say
counting
what it's
weapons.
counting, but it does count up into the thousands. Like just little tick marks.
I wonder if it's souls.
Yeah, maybe. But there were some other scrolls in here, right?
Yes, to the south.
There are a handful of scrolls on the south as well.
Are these like samurai swords?
They're scimitars, longsword, and a great sword.
That's cool.
Big John has his armor on at this point. Eagle is no longer raging.
Okay.
Cool.
Big John, you have full plate.
Nice.
What do you do with
Big
your
John,
armor?
actually.
Oh.
What were you wearing before?
Splint.
Splint.
All right, everybody ready to walk the path of the dead?
There's.
I just want.
Like
I want to
two
look
more
at these
scrolls.
scrolls over here. Yeah. Esquire, do you want to look at them with me?
I'll look over the ones. I'll check this stuff out, or I can check this stuff out.
Sure.
Depends on you.
Can I help you look at the scrolls?
You can. I guess you can look for one, and I can look for other, so we can.
Yeah,
Not spend
both you
too
guys give me
long.
investigation checks. See what you find with the scrolls and that shelf there as well.
And not trying to take too much longer. Bad roll. My goodness.
Esquire, you're not sure. You can't make out what some of these scrolls are writing about, but one thing does stick out. One of them looks to be a spell scroll.
Ooh.
Speak with dead.
Ooh.
Nice. I recognize these scribbles.
You don't really get much from the other scrolls. They're written in multiple languages, and it's also what you do make out. It just seems like they're talking almost like prayers for the dead kind of thing, but also talking about protecting in the way and the path and down, forward, no way back. Things like that. It's little small things like they're prayer scrolls for the most part. But Duncan, what you find wrapped up in paper, it is not a scroll with words on it. Looks to be a teardrop gem of onyx.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna hold on to that and slip it into my pocket for now.
Absolutely.
Let's get moving. I think. Was Esquire investigate or identifying something for Eagle?
There's no need.
Sadly, it's not
Oh.
magical like I thought it was.
All right. Let's I say we get moving. Especially because Vivian, you said you did something special to Eagle's weapon.
Yeah, it should be magical. I don't know why Esquire said it wasn't. It's kind of insulting.
The other one. He's holding a pike that you expelled with magic. He was looking at a glaive.
Oh, okay.
Basically, like, not like my picture, but I have like a backpack and it's got a ton of weapons on it now. It's got like, I think like the bone saw, fucking a sickle. I got a pike now somewhere, and I've got a glaive. I'm
Gotcha.
holding all the weapons.
I'd say it'd be hard to carry a glaive and a pike, but we're up there. It can happen. It's just hard.
Yes, but I did do something to his.
Yes, the pike is magical.
The pike.
Yeah, so I say we just take advantage of that and get moving.
I agree.
Agree.
Okay.
I'll try and pull the door open.
The door does not pull open.
I'll try and push the door open.
The door does
That's what
not
I'm
push
gonna
open. It is
This
stuck.
door
Need
here.
Need a hand?
do. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The door says "Great Protector, Ever Watchful."
What?
Not sure what that means, or if it's a password or something.
What's wrong with this door? Why aren't we going this way?
'Cause that's the way that the guy wanted us to go.
Oh, shouldn't we go that
He was
way?
telling you to leave.
Oh,
That's the way we came from, kind of.
I thought this was the way we came from.
That's the secret way.
Oh,
Probably
I
all
just-
connected.
I just got here.
Can I try to force the door?
You can absolutely try to force the door. Give me an athletics check if you try to break this door down.
Can I help him?
Yeah, sure. As you two both try to break into it, either Big John can roll with advantage, or Eagle can roll his own.
Go ahead, Eagle.
Eagle, you don't have advantage on this.
So raging.
He's not raging.
Oh, it's been over 10 minutes.
It's been way over 10 minutes. You guys spent like 15, 20 minutes in this room. The door does break thanks to Big John. As it breaks open and is, you knock down one of the doors. You can see a chamber within, nearly empty, save for one sarcophagus along a wall in here. Or not along
This
the
does
wall.
not look good.
And two sarcophagi on the north and southern walls. Pillars with sconces that are lit with pinkish lights, as well as candles surrounding them with similar pinkish light.
Any other doors, Big John?
I don't see any.
There is no door in there. You see.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
As Duncan says, get out. Get out. See shadows wisping around the room, flickering in the light, the dim light that is present here. It's not a lot. It's enough as the shadows grow and grow. As they pool into each of the sarcophagi, and one into the central sarcophagi that looks to be broken, as the shadows themselves, you would see a hand made of pure shadow emerge from the sarcophagus. And another hand, as this near devilishly looking shadowy face with pinkish light glowing within it, emerging.
Oh no.
You have come for your death too soon. And we're gonna roll initiative again.
Okay.
Should have listened.
He didn't say it was a dead end.
What is that thing?
He said it wasn't the way forward.
I didn't believe him.
You thought he was lying to you?
Yeah.
Well, he did try and kill me for just asking a question. And I'm not that annoying.
Eh. No, just kidding. Can we see a big picture of this thing?
Yeah, it looks like a humanoid shape. As it starts to, in a face, you don't see the full thing yet.
The little icon looks terrifying.
Yeah, there's the icon for it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant the icon. I want us to zoom in on the icon.
But, Big John, you are up first as we're going to go with malicious. Big John, what are you up to?
Big John will charge in and swing with his maul.
Okay. As Dementophobia is going to give the 1 buff to Big John. So Big John, you will have +1 to everything for the next minute of game time.
Thank
good
Thank
to
you,
need it.
Dementophobia.
Thank you.
Let's hope we last that long.
A minute.
There's a chance.
That's under combat somewhere, right? There it is. Yep, the 1 buff. Got it.
It's under effects,
Okay.
yes.
Alright. So, maul. Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay, I'm attack savagely.
All right. For 17 or 16 points of damage as the shadows around seem to absorb the weight of your maul. Not doing as much as you had hoped. As you do see wings start to outstretch from this near humanoid creature. Here's the picture of it.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
We're dumb.
Yeah, I'll swing again.
All right. A 26 also absolutely freaking hits. As it is immune to being knocked prone.
We might survive this, guys. Don't forget that we did kill Derasmus by accident last time.
That was so in a campaign a long, long time ago. Anything else for Big John as your hammer swings through it? And again, the shadows just keeping your hammer at bay.
Yep, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. As those shadows keeping your hammer at bay, you feel them tugging and pulling on you as they take form as 4 shadowy looking near humanoids surround you and lash out. Getting a 21, a 10, a 16, and a 17.
Shield for the 21.
Okay. As all of them miss. At which point they fade back away into shadows, disappearing from sight.
Don't come near me, I will know you're there.
Which will take us to Vivienne.
I'm not getting in that room. I'm going to... I don't know if this is going to be helpful at all. I am going to cast Silence in this room,
Okay.
centered on the creature, if
Sure.
I can.
As everything gets really quiet around you, Big John. No more casting spells for you.
Can he cast spells?
He's an Eldritch Knight. He literally just cast shield.
Oh.
It's alright right now. We'll see what happens.
And then I'm gonna... oh wait, is that an action?
It is an action.
Yeah, action or ritual. We should run, guys! And I'm gonna position myself right at the door, where I can still see it.
Okay.
Can I... I can't bonus action hide.
No.
That's it.
You are not a rogue.
I'm gonna... but I am in darkness right now. So I will activate my darkness.
As you turn invisible to those things that rely on dark sight, dark vision.
That's right.
As Vivian says, we should run, guys, and disappears. Taking us to Elias.
Oh, all right. I will step in. Oh, a scary guy.
Can you put a circle so that
No,
we know?
I'll let you know when you're in the silenced area. I have it. I have it
Okay.
marked.
Okay.
I think I would be that kind to show you the invisible lines that you can't see.
I can drop that if someone tells me to, right? As a reaction.
If only you could hear them.
Well, from
Elias,
the
what are you
outside.
up to?
All right. I will try and support Big John behind over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot out a twinkle star.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be 26.
26 will hit.
All right. For 10 points of radiant
It
damage.
will take 10 points of radiant damage as that light kind of sticks to it and starts glowing dimly around it. And it takes on this pinkish hue.
Ooh, that's not usually the color.
Actually seem to do more than you expected.
I like it.
Super effective.
All right. That's all I got for this turn. I'll move back a little bit.
Okay. Moving on back, that will take us to the main shadow.
To the east side of
As it being hit by this radiant light, just snarls towards Big John and reaches out, trying to stab into him with this umbral claw.
But he doesn't hear the snarl.
That's true. You see it though. Getting a 20, which misses because of shield with its first attack. Second attack also got a 20, which misses because of the shield. It tries to kind of dissipate back down, but you can see it looks around and there's no shadows around it.
Ah, suck on that.
Ending its turn, taking us to Duncan.
All right, Duncan. First of all, as a bonus action, is going to assume his chalice form.
Okay.
I have a feeling y'all gonna need some healing. And then I'm gonna throw out some fairy fire.
Okay, where are you throwing that fairy fire?
Let's see. It's 20-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably want to do it. I mean, there's no way I'm not getting Big John. So kind of, yeah, somewhere in the middle there with
Ping where you
where
want the
he's on
center to
the.
be.
Yeah, well, I kind of want the center to be kind of Big John with the bad guy.
There or there?
It's locked. It's locked. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle of those two.
You got row body. Which one?
I kind of want it in the middle of those two, you know, because
Game of
it's
squares.
locking to
You got to choose a square.
Sure, I'll choose that square.
North or south?
North.
Okay,
Sorry.
you're good. As it illuminates
That's
up,
it.
Big John, I need a dexterity save.
Try to fail. I may try to succeed.
Try to succeed, yeah. As Big John is lit up,
Can I use tactical? No, it doesn't work.
that's
right?
on skills only. But you would see a shadow apparate.
Just one?
Just one.
Damn it.
But it's better than nothing.
Alright.
I'm going to get rid of this light because he's not fairy fire. I'm going to use purple. This thing avoided the fairy fire. Got a 23. That
Oh,
works.
so he's not lit up?
He is not lit up by the fairy fire. He's lit up by a twinkle star, which will take us to Eagle.
And the twinkle star gives me advantage?
Nope.
No?
It makes it to where he just can't turn invisible for a turn.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because that's what he tried to do.
Then I'm going to release my celestial radiance and it's morphin time. So I've got the celestial wings that are my tattoo sprout, and then I come over here lightly hovering and land behind Big John, and then around Big John I'm going to use reach from the pike
Okay.
and stab at this guy.
Flying up like some angel of unhealthiness.
Yeah, he doesn't look good. It's like maybe the angel of famine. I don't know.
Is that a thing? Maybe.
I'll go. Well, horseman of famine. Anyway, pike recklessly.
All right, going reckless. 19 will hit.
I'm not raging, but I do have the inner radiance boost or heavenly wings boost.
We'll do like equal to your proficiency bonus or something like that.
Yes, which the mod still says plus 35, so I'm not clicking that.
I fixed it.
Okay.
So for 16, 17 points of damage. 3 of it's radiant.
It
is
should be
14 regular and 3 radiant damage. As you stab into it, the radiant light seems to skewer into it, leaving a lasting hole.
It needs holy magic. Boom, boom, boom. Attack again.
All right. Stabbing out with your pike a second time. A 14 is going to be a miss. Well, 15, because pike, 15 just hits. This is +1.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it deals 9 points of damage. Plus 3 radiant.
Is that every turn?
Or no,
Do
3 of
once.
three
It's
of
one-
that 3
it's-
of that is radiant. Gotcha.
Well, once on each of your turns, I can deal the extra.
Oh,
radiant
okay,
damage.
so it's not that. Okay, so it'll just do -3, so 5 points of damage. All right. Anything else for Eagle? As it's all quiet in there.
Action, bonus action. I'm gonna back up to the door again and
All
say, like, I'm gonna tap Big John on the shoulder.
As
And,
you back up,
Well, I'm tapping him on the shoulder to get him to go back,
Yeah,
in case he missed
get his
the
attention.
retreat. Yeah, the retreat. And I'll take one step first and see how that goes. Is this where I need to stop?
Well, it reaches out towards you.
It has reached. Dang.
As an advantage, getting a 17 to hit.
That hits.
As you take 16 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, was not expecting that.
You never do. Anything else for Ego? Yeah, as its umbral claws reach out, scratching your backside, trying to grab at your wings. It's trying to whisper something, but you can't hear it.
Like, oh god, that's scary. And that's the end of my turn.
Which will take us to Esquire. Big John on deck.
Alright, my bad. Got a phone call. Well, actually, hold on. I don't even know how far this is.
Esquire, still looking at this scroll of stuff as you run across the room, seeing this commotion going on.
Yeah, my nose started bleeding out of nowhere.
You're good.
So I was like, dealing with that, and then randomly got a phone call right before my turn. Alright, I guess you're just gonna pause. That guy's scary looking.
Indeed.
How many spell slots do I got?
I don't know.
3.
You've got enough.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. Oh man. I'm
Viv?
gonna.
Can I do my reaction?
Yeah. What do you want to do? What are you doing?
To drop the silence.
Okay.
She's gonna go, my bad, I thought it was magical.
Probably is.
We'll find out now, won't we?
It is. It
I'm
hurt me
in-
with its mind.
But it still hurt you with its mind, even though you couldn't hear it.
It's
I'm
slashed
gonna hold a fireball.
out. Okay.
For when Big John runs.
Are you telling Big John to run?
Uh,
Big John hasn't heard a word this whole time.
Eagle tapped him.
He tapped him.
Yeah, I told him that I tapped him and motioned for him to come back. Like,
But But
I
yeah,
gave him a,
so
I gave him a retreat
I'll
signal.
start focusing on holding the spell,
Okay.
and I'll shout out like, "Big John, get out of there!"
Holding a fireball in your pocket, this little bead of fire ready to be launched, taking us to Big John.
It is about to be scorched earth.
Big John is going to disengage and run.
Okay.
That will take him to there.
Big John disengages. As he runs away, rolls backwards. That fireball explode. Where's the center of it?
Honestly, I'm thinking like where Big John was.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and roll me some damage. $23 points of damage. I gotta roll a few dexterity saves.
He's very dexterous.
This thing is very dexterous, but it fails.
Nice.
As the other guy pass and fail. But it seems resistant to this fiery magic that you spewed forth.
Darn.
Still fails, so only takes half as opposed to a quarter. The one that you can see looks like it evaded it almost completely. There's another one somewhere. You hear whispers echoing out throughout the space. Anything else for Big John? You got bonus action if you want to do anything, but that's about it.
I'm thinking. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use tactical shift again, even though I don't need the hit points.
All right.
I want to get away.
Get out of there.
So 5, 10, find a pillar.
All right. That will take us to the Hidden Boys. This one zooms straight towards Eagle. Trying to suction its life force away from him.
Don't do that.
Stretching out towards getting a 19 to hit you, Eagle.
That hits.
As you take a whopping total of 7 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 3. And your strength is reduced by 4.
God damn it, Steven.
These are shadows.
Boo. Boo this man.
Ooh.
Don't worry, there's 3 more coming.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't it ever do that to me?
then
Oh
you'll
no, my
die.
strength.
As another one does swipe out at Eagle, getting a
Mhm.
nat 20.
Oh,
There you
Good thing
go.
the strength damage isn't reduced, or isn't doubled. Dealing 10 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 5, as your strength is reduced by 4 more.
Oh,
and if you hit 0, you die.
We'll find out, won't
Yep.
Oh,
I
Or-
thought that was Constitution.
Or I get to go meet Octopod. Woo!
not you. You're not allowed because you're an angel.
we? He told you you weren't
Yep.
allowed.
That's right.
There's actually 2 more appear here. One is out towards Duncan. Swiping out from the shadows. Getting a 10 to hit you, Duncan.
That misses.
And the other swipes out towards Elias. Getting an 18 to hit.
Man, yeah.
As Elias, you take a big 7 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 1.
Lucky.
He has a lot less strength to spare.
Oh, not anymore. That will, as they rush forward, shadows apparating around the room, all of them simultaneously, like, try to vanish. As Vivian, you were the only one who can see that one. But this one disappears.
How close is it to me?
This one disappeared. No, this is the one that Vivian can see. The rest of you guys, it is obfuscated from you.
How can I see it?
Because it failed its stealth check against you.
Oh,
As the others do disappear. This one can't, because it's fairy fired. Which will end their turn. Taking us to Vivian.
is there any of them within 10 feet of me?
No.
I'm going to use my... I'm gonna Hunter's Mark this guy.
Hunters mark him up.
Where's my Hunter's Mark?
Still kind of flickering there in the shadows, trying to find a way to meet its own shadow.
And I'm gonna use my short bow, and I'm 80 feet, so I'm perfectly in range.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm closer than 80 feet. Yep. Short bow.
12 is going to be a miss.
Yep. I'm gonna try again. Yay!
19's going to hit.
And I'm going to use my Dreadful Strike.
Dang.
22 points of damage.
For 22 points of damage, parts of it do not do as much as you were hoping, but a vast majority of it punches through, as 8 of it is from the Dreadful Strike, which is Psychic, right?
Yep.
Double check the Psychic. Okay, no, it just does Psychic damage. Not resistant to that, not resistant to the Force from the Hunter's Mark, so 14. And then 8. As, yeah, that pummeled a good bit into it. It is still up.
And she'll say to Elias, Elias, it's vulnerable to being insulted.
It's not vulnerable, it's just not,
I know.
you know.
But that's what she says.
Okay. That will take us to Elias.
You know, I saw the Twinkle Star do quite a bit of damage to
It
him.
did quite a bit.
I'm gonna run down, vault over this table, get over.
As
to
you
Eagle.
move away,
Shit.
Shadow does strike out against you.
Watch out!
Thanks, Viv.
Getting a 16 to hit.
Dang it, that's my AC.
As you take 8 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is sapped by 4.
Oh. All right, and then I'm going to very weakly put my hand. I'm trying to slap him, but it's very weak. It's almost like a caress on Eagle's buttocks. And I'm gonna give him a 3rd level healing, cure wounds.
Okay.
If you could see his buttocks, you would notice that left a bruise.
Because he is also very weak.
All right, cure wounds, 3rd level. 27.
27 hit points, Eagle.
Very much not great. That's all I got. How much more movement do I have?
Run!
How much
I
health
think
does Big John have?
I think
He's
I
at
can
full.
get-
Oh, he's at full.
He didn't get hit once when he was in there, thanks to his new full plate and shield.
Oh,
I can get back
Nice.
here.
Elias,
got.
as you step away,
Oh,
another one lashes out at you.
can I use my reaction to
Um,
activate what's his face?
You can.
Trajan Ket to heal.
Yeah.
How many people does he heal?
3.
So Elias, Duncan, and Eagle.
Well, Duncan's not missing any.
Oh, he's not. He's his
Esquire
bars.
is.
Oh, Esquire. That's Esquire.
They're
Sorry.
both beardy guys.
Yeah,
Duncan's
this guy
got
right
a cowboy hat. Esquire's got a bucket. Okay.
here. That's yeah. I see it now. Yeah, Esquire. I meant.
All right. Roll 3d4.
Brain.
3d4.
It's 3d4 plus 3, I believe.
9.
And also makes attacks against them at disadvantage for a turn.
I got your back, Elias.
Yeah. Yeah. Look out.
I saw it.
Evading a nat 20, because that's what I already rolled. But that was because I rolled with advantage. So we'll take the first roll, which is a 23.
I'm gonna use my reaction as well
Absolutely.
to Sentinel that guy.
As Elias takes 8 points of necrotic damage. Elias, your strength is reduced by 3.
That was 3, 4, and 1.
Yep.
So I have a 3 strength right now.
Oh boy.
Oh lord. Don't get hit anymore.
A 6 is gonna miss, unfortunately, Eagle, as you can barely hold this pike up. In fact, actually, because your strength,
it's a 7.
because of your strength being so low, you actually can't carry the pike because it has the heavy property.
Oh no.
No.
So you have disadvantage on attacks with it.
Oh well, I got a 6. So
That is gonna be a miss. Anything else for Elias?
No.
Elias, at the end of your turn, this creature lunges forward in the shadows, reaching out towards Eagle. It'll stick back here. Its umbral claw. No longer at advantage. Well, it wouldn't be. It would be a disadvantage. Because it's not from the shadows. Not in this moment. So a disadvantage. So it'll be whichever one's less. Getting a 10 to hit you, Eagle.
that is a miss.
As it also... some of you guys can see it. It kind of fades away to darkness, but the majority of you guys can see it. Ending its turn, taking us to Duncan.
All right.
Duncan, there's these shadows everywhere. They're flitting about the place. They're near humanoid, but you can almost kind of occasionally see their faces whisk and change shape into that of like some sort of animal, but not quite. It's like they're in a semi-quasi state of metamorphosis, but they're just shadow people.
I'm seeing Elias not look so good, and I want to help him, but can't reach over to him right now. So I'm going to do a healing word.
Okay.
And I only have 3rd level left, so I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
It's not a bad thing. As you cast that
Not a
healing
bad
word,
thing.
take a look at the new art for the shadows.
Ooh.
Okay.
It feels like
A lot of your characters have beards. That could be any one of you.
It's not Vivian,
Not
thank
Vivian,
goodness.
not Elias. As Elias gets healed for 21 hit points.
Nice.
And Elias is going to get the extra healing too.
Okay, of the chalice as it arcs out once it just kind of pulsates with the starry light around for 11.
Hang in there, Elias. Stay strong. Do
Hey,
I still have
strong.
an action?
Fun choice of words.
I'm gonna take a gamble, and I'm going to
No,
use my.
don't move away.
I'm not gonna move away,
Hey, you'd be
Okay.
fine. You
but
do
I.
what you want.
but I am going to guiding bolt. This one in front of me.
Okay, so we'll be at disadvantage. But you got it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That one.
This one right here.
Which one?
The
This
one right in
this
front
one
of me.
only Vivian can see, actually.
Oh, okay, so then the one over here, then to the left of me.
Yep. I was just leaving it there so I don't forget it. But yeah.
Hey.
So actually it wouldn't be a disadvantage, so it'd be a straight roll. So 24 will hit. Because I don't know. It's
Why
weird.
would it be it straight?
It's hard to say because it's hidden. You're in a threatened area, but you're not. So it's not like it's not harassing
I
you
see.
immediately.
Because
like
you don't know it's there.
Right. So you still hit it either way.
It's not like it's harrying you.
Yeah. For 14 points of radiant damage as it lights up and blasts away. For a brief moment, you see this as the shadows flit away. You see a ghostly visage of looks to be a warrior, clad in some sort of ceremonial garb, Kopesh in hand. Just give a knowing look out towards you as that one is gone.
Yeah. They can be killed, radiant.
Anything else for Dunk?
That's it.
That will take us to Eagle, the weakened Eagle.
Are they are attacks at them at disadvantage until the end of my turn?
Until the end of when they were used, which will be after Elias's
my
turn.
Okay.
Or during his turn.
I'll drop the pike.
Okay. As you can
And
just
go-
can't even pick it up really.
Use the sickle
Okay.
to attack the one to my to the right.
Okay. That will be at advantage because it is, unless you go reckless. You want to go reckless?
I'm going to rage first.
Okay. He's raging.
Check off another rage box. And it gives me some temp HP.
Did you lose your Oh, I see. You didn't start your rage yet.
Yeah, I did the.
He did the other thing first so he could do celestial radiant damage, which did
Nice.
effectively do effective damage. Super effective.
I'm not going to go. Yeah, I'm not going to go. I always go reckless. Fuck it. I'm reckless.
You don't
Okay.
need to. You already have advantage.
You do have advantage on the one on the right because it's very fired.
Yeah.
So
And I
you,
won't go
all
reckless.
right, fair enough.
I'm
Lashing
smart.
out, a 21 will hit.
And it's going to take the radiant damage.
Absolutely. For 5 points of regular damage, which it is resistant to, but 3 points of radiant damage, which it is not. So it takes a more. 2 plus 6, 8. So it still takes 8. Aha. Math.
Then I will slash it again.
Okay. Slashing again at 22 also hits. This thing flickering right in front of you. It takes a little bit of damage. You just kind of nick across the shadow. Wisping about. Flickering light. These fey lights just kind of stuck to it. Little starlights.
And that's my turn.
Alright. That will take us to Esquire.
Yeah, this is intense, y'all. Gonna do a magic missile this time.
Okay. Where at? What level?
Thinking second level,
Second level.
and that gives me 5.
Second level gives you 4.
4. We'll do. Oh, I don't see this guy,
You do not see that guy. Vivian is the only one
but
to
I
see that one.
I see these two.
You do see these two and the shadow guy. The
Yeah,
super
no,
shadow.
I was like, do I freaking go after him or do I go after the shadows?
I don't know.
Like, can he just summon more shadows? That's like the worst part.
We'll find out. His turn's coming up eventually. Or hers. You don't know.
I'll say that out loud. Should I attack the bigger fella or the little scragglies?
I'd go for the big one.
Okay. So all of them going after him then.
Okay. All of them at the winged shadow demon. 44 plus 4. As
Let's see if it
fists
actually
go
rolls
pelting
over.
into it.
I did the combat one.
We'll see what it does. They reverted it back to just rolling 1. Let's roll that 3 more
God.
times.
Yeah, I wonder why they did that.
I'll try something after whenever we go on break. Here in a second.
Clicked it 3 times.
Oh, there you go. For 8, 12, 14 points of force damage. As these flying fists force their way into this creature, this shadowy demon. You can see it beating down onto its form as its form shrinks down as it's embracing a skeleton. And now it just looks like this pink glow within this black skeleton, claws dissipating as it just exhales, and the shadows fade away from it, and the skeleton collapses.
Oh.
As it is no more.
Great. Good job.
Anything else for Esquire?
No, that'll end my turn.
That will take us to Big John. Big John with his big hammer.
Oh, let's see. I can't see that one. I guess Big John will move into here.
Alright. Moving
And
on up.
attack the one right above Esquire there.
Okay.
It's Molly Mall.
Or you mean Eagle?
Duncan.
Eagle, yeah.
It's because they have three of you guys have E's with names. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, right above Eagle there.
Come right up.
$19 will hit it.
Attack savagely.
Okay. We'll say as you're attacking savagely for 14 points of damage, it seems resistant to it, but you would see your light and Eagle's light start to glow a little bit brighter, as there is actually bright light now.
Alright. And then I will attack again.
Okay. Swinging your maul at 13 is going to hit. For 11 points of damage. Again, it kind of swaths through the shadows there, but it's okay. It's okay with that.
Okay, and bonus action, I'm gonna use my last tactical shifts.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. As you back away, these things almost try to harry you. In fact, yeah, the invisible one will kind of slide up to you. Well, this one will too. Eagle, you get an
Big John,
attack.
watch out!
Eagle, you get an attack of opportunity as they're drawn to this light.
Let's see. All right.
Get a sickle attack. Sick.
Do my. Cool.
17 will hit.
All right. It can't move because I have Sentinel.
Okay. As it will take
Might not be.
some damage.
It was back here.
Righto.
Yeah. That way it can't attack.
As it's trying and you
yeah,
try and slash
Elias.
onto it, it quickly turns around, and both of these creatures will attack Eagle at
That's
disadvantage
worse.
because he is
At
still
disadvantage. Okay.
bright and shiny right now.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Getting a 17 and an 11 to hit
17 hits.
as
Man.
you take 6 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 3 more.
Oh my goodness.
How much strength do you have left?
He's lost 11.
She's got 9 left.
Oh,
You have
okay.
You have the 20 strength?
No, I have 7 left.
There you go. The other one will lash out towards Big John at advantage. Getting a 22 to hit.
I'm a shield.
Big John's shield bursts up and is not affected by the shadow. Now it's in your light. It will back away from you, Big John. Big John, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Wouldn't it be a disadvantage? You can't see it.
You can see it. It was
Oh, you can see
it
it
made
now.
itself real
Oh, I got you.
whenever it attacked. It was just hiding in the shadows for a second. A 15 does hit it. It takes some damage as it backs away into the dim light, away from your light. I'm gonna try to hide there. But does not hide. Roll an 8. Backs up
Oh.
into more light, I guess. That will end their turn. To Vivienne.
Okay, these things are a problem. I'm gonna switch my hunter's mark to. Let's do this one.
Okay.
But I don't have very many arrows. These things are pretty bad, so I'm going to use my bow.
Okay. Shooting away, a 16 hits it. Your arrow just kind of glides through it, being slowed down by the shadows itself, taking 9 points of damage. 4 of it force, 5 of it not.
And it's still up, I'm
It
assuming.
is still up.
Darn it.
And I'll do one more. Ooh,
13 also hits. Once again, as your arrow is slowed down by the shadows, but this time the shadows kind of wrap up into the arrow itself and just kind of clatters to the ground. The creature is
dies.
gone.
Eagle, pick up those arrows for me. That'll end my turn.
They're too heavy.
Too
Oh,
heavy.
no, no.
Which will take us to Elias.
I will move over by Duncan, and then look over by Eagle and just kind of pull my arm up and laboriously wave him back. And I'm gonna shoot a twinkle star at this guy.
Okay.
Come on. I still got the moves, right? 30-20.
20 will hit it. Because actually you have advantage if you want to go fishing.
I do want
Because
to
it's
go
fairy
fishing,
fired.
but it's a twinkle star. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have successfully fished this crit.
And that's why we go fish.
Roll that crit damage for 17 points of damage. This twinkle star just kind of explodes around it. And you would see that the figure of looks to be almost like a, not quite priestly, but some sort of person in ceremonial garb.
What did mine
Ghost.
turn into?
It shadows.
Oh.
It only happens to half of them, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens to the last one. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my arm over Duncan's shoulder. I'm gonna deposit about half my weight into Duncan.
Okay. Which will take us to Duncan.
So Duncan will hold on to Elias and kind of spin around. And I see this one up here, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to hit him with another guiding bolt.
Okay. Almost kind of taking that starry energy that still kind of lingering around Elias and kind of transforming it with your own. Roll that guiding bolt.
Roll that guiding bolt.
Like a shooting star across the sky.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That beautiful bean footage.
Another
20 will hit, yeah.
30-20.
We accept those here as it takes 13 points of radiant damage. And like a star, as you wish upon it, the shadows fade away. As it just kind of sinks and seeps into those pinkish candles into the ground. As you have successfully killed all these things.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad.
But
Hey,
with
that's what I said.
How's everyone?
Eagle's immediately on the ground in the fetal position.
as you're in the fetal position, some of you severely strength drained and health drained. That is where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break. As there's no bodies around the battlefield, just lingering little bits of light. I mean, your selves actually have real light.
I
Self-drained.
to look for arrows.
We'll do that when we come back. We're going to take our little 5-10 minute break, much later than normal, folks, but thanks for sticking around through it. We'll be back here in a few minutes. We'll see you in a few minutes, folks.
Yeah. Safely.
Alrighty, folks, we are back in it, and last we left off, after searching through this armory of sorts, busting down the door to another room, you saw just sarcophagi around as shadows came out of them and started attacking incessantly, melding into the shadows around and re-attacking and draining strength from a couple of you pretty severely. But with the shadows dispelled, that's where we're picking up. As Vivian goes to search for some arrows. Vivian, how many arrows did you shoot?
I shot. Let me check. I have 8 left. I had 12. 4?
You shot 4. Roll me a D100.
D100.
Just makes it sound more epic. You find 2 of them. Actually, no, it's a buff, so 3 of them. The fourth one broke as it hit against the wall. But that's where we're going to pick up
Gotcha.
as Ego collapses and whatever else you guys are doing.
Um,
Oh man.
I don't think my fairy fire's up anymore.
Yeah, you can get rid of it. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I can.
I just
Wait,
mean
But
that,
he's
like
saying you
you.
can not concentrate.
Right. I don't know what you're doing until you tell me what you're doing.
That's probably a real bad idea. That sarcophagus does look interesting.
Perhaps we should use your mage hand.
Yes, I could do that.
Or maybe not touch it at all.
Maybe we wait until Eagle's not laying on the floor. How you doing,
Oh.
buddy?
I don't know how to help him with that. Though.
How you doing? You awake?
Pick Eagle up and sling him over his shoulder.
And all my equipment with me.
I feel like we just woke up.
I think,
Can't really.
yeah, but I can't move.
It's that bad. Huh?
I don't want to be in this place anymore. I want to go home.
Well, apparently that place, this door is the way out, or something.
It was a way. I guess it was an escape of sorts, and that it was it's dead, and so death is an escape in a way. I don't know. I'm not good with metaphors.
Well, after Esquire killed the shadow demon thing, our lights got brighter.
Mhm.
So it was definitely affecting the
You're all
whole
very
of
welcome.
the whole of this labyrinth with its shadow, or at least this section of the labyrinth that we've been in recently.
I know we were in a section earlier where there was some unpassable doors. Maybe there's something in here that will get us forward out there.
Yeah, maybe we should investigate the sarcophagus.
Yes, we were searching for the eyes of a snake.
Yes.
Viv, do you have any of the charges on the wand?
Yes, I have two.
This might be the right one to use it in.
Well, I'll have to go in the other room, probably. Yeah, I'll as carefully as I can. Oh, Elias is gonna.
Duncan's pretty much dragging me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You should stay out. You should stay out here, Elias.
As you actually start to look around the room in here, Vivian, yes, this sarcophagus looks like it has been torn and broken into. And you would see scrawling along the walls, most faded. And at the back of it, you can kind of make out what looks to be some hatch marks.
Scratch?
Hatch marks.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
Like a hashtag kind of thing.
Oh, hash marks. Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Like counting?
I see.
Kind of, yeah.
This is as far as I'll go. I'm not touching the sarcophagus.
Yeah, that's fine. You can peer into it and you see it
Wand
looks
of
empty.
Secrets.
As you use your Wand of Secrets, pulling it out, calling out for the Wand of Secrets. Indeed, there is a secret in here. Well, there's a secret north of where you're standing.
It should tell me the exact location.
Tells you the direction. It's north.
It just shows the direction?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Big John, did you lose any strength?
No, sir. Just
Um,
health.
I'm wondering if we can.
I'll
I'm
start
sorry.
by investigating the wall.
Yeah.
Are these
give-
snake statues?
No, those are sarcophagi that are closed.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, give me an investigation check on that wall. The 14. You don't feel anything. Don't see anything. It's a wall.
There's apparently something in this area. She says to the others.
Maybe I
Um,
can break the wall with my maul.
Oh,
I'm wondering before we do that, Big John, is I'm trying to glass. You
You're
maybe
breaking
just
up.
like some. I was wondering if Big John can strap a license to his carry.
Big John's carrying.
He's carrying Eagle.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, I got a glass.
are they so weak they actually can't walk?
They can walk. They're just being babies.
Oh, they're just being dramatic.
Well, they're pretty darn weak though. Like they're like
Eagle's as strong as a normal person is.
He's
Maybe
at
maybe a
10?
little bit weaker. I think it's 9.
we've seen more
7.
people.
He's at
get killed
7, I
by-
think.
Yeah. So he's
I'm-
I'm at 7.
so he looks like his picture looks.
Hmm.
Could you do tremor sense on this wall over here, perhaps?
I'd rather maybe use my eyes first.
Sure. Maybe you can sense some marking. Well, where Viv is standing.
She's
Excuse
behind
me,
a pillar
miss.
up there.
Yeah, and I'll come over and do the same.
Give me an investigation check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, someone else already investigated that shit.
The wall?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was the point. I mean,
Alright, you can roll flat roll, but the DC is going to be higher.
nope. I'll do disadvantage. You've already said it.
Roll 2
It
hit
shall
points.
be. It shall be.
Get like plus 11 to it. Come on.
Disadvantage. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, see, complain about, oh, I get plus 11, I do so bad. Yeah, as you start looking over the wall, yeah, you see some grooves, but you're not sure what's there or how to open it. Slight grooves in the wall.
Yeah. Which sarcophagus?
In between them.
Oh, it's in between them.
In the wall.
I didn't see
Does it
those.
seem? Does it seem like one of them comes over?
No. You just see them in the wall. Like they're just, it's like this like stone looks like it's just slightly off from the rest of the stonework on the walls.
Do the sarcophagi move along the wall in those groups like on a track?
That's what he was just asking.
That's true. What I just asked.
No.
I see.
The sarcophagi
As
do not
mountains.
look like they have ever moved. They're not like embedded into the wall. They're resting up against
Does
the
it
walls.
look like they open?
Yeah, they've got open, like, not like hinges, but yeah, you can kind of see the grooves on the covers of them.
Well, part of me says we open them, but not exactly sure what the grooves mean.
Well,
It doesn't seem that they slide at all. Does it look like it's a door, Steven, that we just like push against?
It doesn't look like something that you would push against. It's just like you just see like little, almost like the outline of a door, but it's not a door. Like it goes up the entirety of the wall here, like 15 feet up. Like it's just a groove, like two grooves, maybe about 4 feet wide, all the way up to from floor to ceiling.
Can I investigate the sarcophagus to see if there's perhaps a latch or a lever?
You guys
Yeah,
and your
I'm gonna-
keywords.
I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna lean over and just kind of like almost flop inside.
Are you opening the sarcophagus? That's kind of already
That's it.
broken apart.
It's already broken apart, so we can go inside. We can look inside the broken parts, right? The
That's
holes.
up to you guys. I don't know how you're doing things unless you tell
Yeah,
me.
I'm just looking inside the hole.
Looking inside the holes. Duncan, what are you? Are you looking inside the holes, or are you trying to open it up?
I was trying to open it up.
Okay. Duncan,
I
give me
can't
an
help you with
athletics
that.
check.
Athletics?
Yeah. A heavy stone lid. This one is broken though.
Thought I hit it. Okay.
Go with that first one,
3.
which is a 6.
Oh shit! I did it 4 times.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry.
good. You're good. Oh, the 6. It's heavy, and you're afraid if you move it, you'll break it. And even if you could move it, which you don't have the leverage. You're too small. I'll say, Elias, give me a perception check as you're peering inside.
Oh, just gotta use your eyeballs. Perception. 13.
With a 13, no, you see dust inside of it, and like little bits of remnants of the stone of the exterior of the sarcophagus within, but it seems empty.
Is the hole big enough for me to crawl inside?
No. You want to make it big enough, or punch a hole bigger?
No, it's too much work.
Can I turn into a spider and crawl inside?
Yeah, absolutely. Duncan turns into
okay,
an itty bitty spider.
Everyone just I don't know what I'm gonna find in there, but really need to check this
As
out.
Vivian backs away. Duncan turns into a spider and crawls inside. Sarcophagus is empty, save for a bit of dust, little bone residue within. Maybe remnants of cloth, but barely anything. Empty.
Wait, Steven, you said the larger shadow with wings became like a skeleton?
Yeah, and clattered to the ground.
What is it? Literally just bones?
It's just bones, just laying there, laying about where Eagle is, where his token is. Although he's on Big John's back.
I wonder if we put the bones back into the sarcophagus, rather.
You wonder if he might reform and attack us again? Is that what you're wondering? Because that seems pretty reasonable to me. Fuck that guy.
Or that's the key to get us through this wall or whatever this is.
I mean, I do see the logic in both of those arguments.
I could try breaking it.
I see the logic in that argument too.
Or we can open up one of these sarcophagus and they have inside.
The big guy came out of this one in the middle here, and there were 4 other shadows, so they probably just came out of those, right?
Yes.
And their bodies are probably still in there because they were just wraiths. So maybe we leave them shut? I don't know.
I think we have to check them at least one of them.
Oh, come on.
I don't like that idea.
All right, fuck it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, and I'll get down. I'll slowly crawl off of Big John's back, and then move over here and be like, Esquire, I'm gonna open up this one on the left.
I'll
Can
open
you?
up this one down here.
I say we do one at a time,
Hey, that's a good idea.
but I'm just letting Esquire know in case he wanted to move out of the way.
I do.
All right, I'm gonna try to open up this one on the left.
All right, give me an athletics check. An 8. It's too heavy. It's sealed shut. This was never meant to be
It's-
opened.
This thing is clearly just a decoration, guys. I don't think they were actually in this. Let me see if the other one will open. Maybe it's like a door, and it's a hidden door or something. I'm gonna try to open this one.
Give me another athletics check.
Nope, they're all sealed shut. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Elias, try the one on the in the bottom of the room.
Maybe I should try it.
No, man.
Yeah,
I
Big
just
John.
I just checked. It's fine.
Wait,
Big
I
John,
mean,
give it a go.
Don't you trust my strength?
I'm gonna reach up and touch Eagle. I think you're plenty strong, buddy. And I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Strength.
As,
How long does that last?
as Big John just walks over to a sarcophagus.
An hour.
Yeah.
Big John,
He's
give me an
gonna try to-
athletics check as you open up a sarcophagus.
Athletics.
Come on, that
With a
one.
16.
Dang it.
Yeah, as you break the seal of sarcophagus, it lifts open. Dust, like a cloud of dust, pours out of it. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
See, I told you, only one of them could be open, and he found it. And it had the magic dust in it.
23. Nice. So take half of this. You take 5 points of poison damage as you inhale this dust within. As the sarcophagus lid is pulled to the side, you put it down, and as the smoke or dust clears, you can see within is a kind of slumped in there remains of a mummy.
Esquire's favorite.
Just kind of slumped in there, no longer, not quite standing upright. Like it, you can actually see bits of the wrappings kind of frayed, especially around the hands. See the bony fingers sticking out of it.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
think we're going about this the wrong way. The wand of secrets pointed north. And Esquire found the marks, so clearly, Igil, no offense, there's something with these sarcophagus.
Right.
I imagine so, but the Eagle said they didn't open.
Yeah, they were sealed shut.
Um,
I mean, Big John's Mall kind of looks like a key right about now.
Big John, you want to try?
Let's see if I can get this wall to fall down.
I'm sure Eagle has loosened them for you.
oh, wait.
Not the wall.
Let's not jump to destroying things just yet.
Make a flying leap.
Oh, I got hit with some sickness the last sarcophagus I opened. I'm kind of afraid I'm gonna get hit with it again. But
Am I able to look at the marks that Esquire saw?
Yeah,
Even
as
if
after
I
you
didn't see
pointed them
them?
out, you see them. Yeah, he just had to point them out. It's like it's barely noticeable.
Barely noticeable.
Only someone
Is
with
it?
a keen eye could find them.
Yeah, and he's got a keener eye than I do. Is there... Esquire, come here.
Right away.
This requires more finesse. Is there a way to tell if the marks are more on the right or on the left?
They're less marks, they're grooves. Like it's just little indentation, like a line between the stones that kind of barely reveals that it's something different about it.
I see.
Almost like Grout's missing or something.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I
Has anybody?
push?
I was gonna say, has anybody tried pushing on the wall?
I thought
Yeah.
that was the first thing that.
Can I push on it?
You push on the wall, it feels like a wall.
Like, okay, so it's not like hollow or anything. Well,
Yeah, the Garuz is throwing me off. I feel like we're just missing some.
Could be a weaker spot. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the Wanda secrets pinged, so
yeah, it
What I'm
used
saying
to.
Break it down. Break it down.
I mean, you could give it a shot. I feel like there's something else, but
It pulses and points at the one nearest you if there's a secret door or trap within 60 feet of you.
Yep.
That's new.
Pointed north.
It used to give the location.
Yep.
It was also only 30 feet, so take what you
Yeah.
get. Things change.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Has anyone checked these sarcophagus for switches and levers?
he attempted to
They would not
open them. But yes, we didn't technically check for like a button or something. You want
Yeah.
to look at the one on the left, or look at the one on the right?
Yeah, you
Sure.
search over the sarcophagi. Certain there's no buttons on the exterior of these.
I'm at a loss.
Oh,
Other
there's
than my
nothing.
previous statement, we could try putting the bones back into the main sarcophagi.
Can we open up the sarcophagi up here?
You were already inside of it.
I think Big
No,
John
in the
just smashed the wall.
up the sarcophagi
Those are
next
sealed.
to the.
Big
I
John.
bet Big John can get them open.
Big John's gonna try and smash the wall first. His maul.
All right, Big John tries to smash the maul. Smash the maul. Smash the wall with your maul. You can give me an athletics check. $19. You smash into it. Not one bit of stone crumbles.
Okay.
It's. However, it does kind of ping a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull out my harmonica. I'm gonna match the note.
Play your harmonica and match the note.
Damn
Pings.
All
Is it
right,
like a
I'll
metal?
I'll try to open up the main sarcophagus here to get the bones back in.
Give me an athletics check. You have
Oh, I hate
advantage.
that. I don't like that.
Zevian backs away again. With a 17, yeah,
Oh,
as you
crap.
lift it up, it does kind of start to fall apart, but you take the lid off. It's empty on the inside.
Nothing in here. Is there? What does the inside of the lid look like?
Broken.
Like, I mean, there's nothing like written inside there, scratch marks.
There
I don't
might
know.
be slight remnants of writing, but it's kind of like that prayer kind of thing.
Okay. Well, then I'll start getting the bones collected and putting them in the sarcophagus.
As he's doing that, Esquire, you can check for tunnels and stuff, right?
Check for what?
For tunnels?
I'm not understanding you, Vivian.
Can't you?
What are you saying?
Well, like
Your accent's very thick.
the tunnels that underground.
Can
Oh.
you use your tremor sense?
Yeah,
I could give it a shot. Yeah, Steven, I'll use Tremor Sense.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yes, please.
I roll a 1. No.
The 17 as you peer with your feet through the ground. Yeah, there's a whole chamber north of here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's entire chamber north.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
I would say you'd be able to tell it, yeah, this wall also, that Big John just hit, something, it's a different material than the walls around. Like a different thickness.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Seemingly it's just different. Not the same as the rocks themselves. So interesting.
so couldn't we just, like, hit another wall?
You gotta move the sarcophagi to even do that, though.
I'm gonna try to push it,
Push what?
the sarcophagus in that
sarcophagus.
direction.
Give me an athletics check to try and push the sarcophagus. 14. It's propped up against the wall pretty good. And does not want to move.
Maybe the other one works.
I'd say the other one does not work.
Okay.
I'm gonna this one.
What are you doing to it?
I'm gonna try to open it up.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Because I'm assuming, if I use athletics, I can't use chance.
Careful with the dust inside.
With a 15, barely pull open the lid as, yeah, dust spews out. I will need Big John and Esquire to give me constitution saves.
Oh, darn.
I see that and I back away even more.
As Big John takes 8 points of poison damage. Esquire, you take 4. Reduced to 2 because you're dwarven.
Oh, I should run with advantage then. Okay.
Well, to
It's
avoid
fine.
the poison condition. It doesn't poison you. This is just damage. As you inhale that dust, it's not a fun inhalation, but there's also inside a slumped down mummy.
Fingertips the same?
Fingertips would probably be about the same, yeah.
So interesting. And no levers or buttons, I'm assuming.
No, it's empty inside, aside from the mummy and the dust at the bottom. Well preserved, all except for the fingertips.
Can I cast augury?
Sure.
God,
What are you rolling the bones on? Do you have a item to cast augury with?
What do you need? I don't know.
Need bones or something like that. That is valued, I think, 10 or 15, 20 gold, something like that. Special,
I do not.
Special bones. Esquire's got some.
Yeah.
What would you value these bones in the sarcophagus as?
I would say they
I mean,
are not.
They are demon bones.
They aren't demon bones. They were demon infested bones. They are not.
Demon infested bones.
They are not augury bones.
They are now magical in property. They've got like some etching in them, maybe from where I was gnawing on them as I was putting them into the sarcophagus. So
Man, sure
got to get that marrow out.
Sure
Yes, Duncan.
would
Yeah, can I borrow your bones?
Sure, it's from 1,000 Teeth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great. Perfect. Alright. I'm not a spider anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna cast augury. I don't know how to cast augury. I asked a question, right?
Yeah. Yep. You ask a question whether it's a A specific action you intend to take within the next, I think, 10 or 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes.
And it'll tell you if it's a good idea, bad idea, okay idea, or it doesn't know.
Putting the bones back in the sarcophagus.
They're already in
I was
there.
gonna.
Yeah, talk about the bones that are on the ground. I think that's what she's saying.
Ego
at
put him
least.
back in there.
Oh, he put him
very-
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said he was gnawing on him as he did it.
Oh God. I kind of want to know if we have everything we need in this room to open this door.
I mean, it would be nice.
It doesn't
if we
tell
could
you
talk-
that.
It would be nice to know if we could, talk to this guy. He might have some information, but he's dead. That sucks.
All right, Tyler. Okay, Tyler.
Wait, don't we have a scroll for that?
we speaking.
And don't cast augury.
I mean, you can cast it. That's what it is.
You can
No.
still cast it to see if it's a good idea to ask
You
questions.
receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, we
It's not
want
a bad idea.
to talk to this this skeleton here and
Yeah,
find out how to get into this secret room.
Are you asking
Yeah,
if
sure,
that's a
we could
good
do that.
idea or a bad idea?
Yeah.
That's your augury? Whether or not you should talk
That's
to the
my-
skeleton?
I mean, this is why I didn't want to cast augury. I forgot we had to speak with Dead Scroll.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, third level spell. I don't I don't know what else to ask.
I mean, augury's a ritual. You can do it.
Sure, I could do this ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did they change Speak with Dead at all?
No, you still get 5 questions.
Can druids cast rituals just automatically?
Yeah, if you have access to the spell that it has the ritual tag, and you have it prepared, then yes, you can cast it as a ritual.
All right, then I'd probably go off into a corner.
There's Speak with Dead, just so you know.
You grant the semblance of life to a
Shit,
corpse.
I have to cast it. Damn it.
Well, it says bard, cleric, or
wizard
wizard.
can too. Okay, I don't have to cast
Yeah,
it.
so I can cast it. It's also a 3rd level spell, so I can cast it. Does the skeleton have a mouth?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, it has a mouth.
Eagle's chewing on the jawbone.
You can't.
Eagle, stop! So we can ask up to 5 questions. The course knows only what it knew in life, including languages it.
I mean, we're taking a
Okay.
gamble that it wasn't undead when it died.
Yeah.
Can it know what it didn't know, or can it know what it knew in undeath?
If it
It's
was
a-
if
the-
it was
it's the
undead,
corpse
if
itself.
it was undead, it did not work.
When it died. If it became undead after it died, it would still work. Potentially.
Wait, the fells if the
No,
creature
well,
was
if
undead.
it
when
became
died.
undead and then died again, then it died undead.
Man.
Wait,
So it doesn't work against creatures that
Oh,
were
so
undead.
it-
It
oh,
redied.
but
this one
was that
was pets.
undead?
You
said
guys
it was
don't know.
undead.
Yeah, we don't know if it was undead or not. That's
It was
annoying.
shadow. No one took the study action.
It was
Yeah, let me study it now that it's dead, Steven.
It's gone. They look like bones.
Yeah. What we got to lose? Besides a scroll.
Yeah.
Let me
Sounds
ask you
very
guys a
powerful.
question. Do you remember how I described the room when I first described it?
Heck no,
No.
my nose was bleeding.
It was after that.
Purple lights.
They're pink.
Oh,
I remember you saying
Yeah,
the
I
scary
don't-
guy was coming at us.
Not then, when you guys actually looked in the room.
I do
Definitely
not
not.
remember.
History check.
Can you describe the room again?
I will describe the room again.
Yeah.
So So in this
That must have
room,
been-
there is a broken sarcophagus in the center, columns on either side of it, with the sconces actually lit, as you haven't seen any lit sconces except for by the snake statue here, with pink flames. And around it, around each of them are candles lit with similar pink flames. To the north and south are two sarcophagi against the walls, two of them now opened. And against the back wall behind the sarcophagus are, the main sarcophagus, are hatch marks. That's it.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to snuff out one of the braziers.
They do not go out.
Yeah, these are special, like.
I'm gonna push on the hash marks by
Yeah,
the
what's going on with the hatch
sarcophagus.
marks?
At least check
I'm
out
gonna-
what they are.
I'll help out Esquire.
Yeah, as you look at the hash marks, they're just a few lines. A series of them. Just... It reads...
Read something.
Oh, you described them as hash marks. I didn't think they read as anything.
Wait, what does it say? Oh,
It does read.
He's typing it.
I did type it.
2242.
2, 2,
3-2.
3, 2.
2232.
Oh, so
What?
It's what's on the wall.
okay.
Does it look like we move them? Are they
No,
scratches? or are
they're just indentations, like it was carved into the wall.
I'm gonna
I'm
go up to the north. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think we had the exact same idea. Are you gonna knock on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the wall.
2, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Do it in that.
okay.
In that order.
I'm gonna just take my club out and knock on the wall. Twice, 3 times, and then twice.
And then 2 more.
As you
So that's it.
knock on it 2 times, the pause, 2 times with a pause, 3 times, and then a pause, and then 2 times. Reverberation echoes out from the room. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh!
Oh, what'd you do?
As this deafening reverberation echoes throughout the space, dust kind of starts unsettling. As you guys roll pretty good. As Esquire and Vivienne each take 12 points of force damage. Everyone else takes 6. As well as sarcophagus that's broken crumbles a little more.
That's it?
That's what happens. This quick deafening reverberation, and as the dust starts to settle, I would also say Esquire and Vivienne are deafened for a little bit.
And Dunk, you did it wrong.
Okay, well, you're the musician. Why don't you step up here and try?
I have no idea. I was giving you shit.
Can he make a bar roll? Man, yeah. I mean, we're on the right track at least.
You've gotten an effect from it, so that's something.
It's more than what we had.
Two, 3, 2.
But there are sconces that are glowing, unlike before. If I walk to
Not unlike before, unlike other rooms is all.
Well, yeah, unlike on other rooms. If I check out these pillars, Steven, do they seem to be of the same material as the wall?
No, they're the same as the regular wall. Like, if that's what you mean. Like, they're the same as the other pillars.
Does anything kind of look like the material as the wall?
Through your
the
stone
room?
sense, no.
All right.
Um,
I have a question. Does the writing here, like, do they have that backwards writing that goes right to left?
they're not Japanese, no.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
I mean, Hebrews do it too, and that's Middle Eastern. Um,
What was that, Duncan?
well,
What
what's
was that?
Japanese? I mean,
'Cause
what's
she,
Japanese?
because she can't
Like we
hear
were
you. That's why she's
talking.
saying, what is that? Because she's deaf.
Oh,
She's
okay.
deaf.
Um, I'm gonna shoo everyone out of the room. I'm gonna try it again
Yeah, I'm gonna.
backwards.
Oh, I can't hear anymore, so it doesn't matter, right? I can't hear it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
presumably.
Who's
I'm just looking at the
Elias?
wall.
Can you grab Esquire, push him out of the room?
I'll grab Esquire or drag him out.
Fireball.
As Elias sneaks up on Esquire.
Hey, what are you doing, youngster? I'm over here.
Eagle, can you drag Viv out?
What's happening? Where's everyone going?
As Eagle's trying to drag you out of the room.
All right, I'm gonna try 2-3-2-2.
Okay. Going in reverse order. It works. As that reverberation is like an inhalation as opposed to an exhalation that you heard previously. And the wall slides upward about 10 feet, revealing a small chamber within.
Hey, work!
All right, good job, Dunk. You did it right that time.
Yeah.
Wait, are we going back in?
Yeah, what are y'all saying? I can't hear. Speak up.
I give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, I know I'm doing a great job. What do you mean?
Use your eyes,
Esquire,
man,
I
not
think
your ears.
I think it's good now.
What?
Big John waves him
What?
over. Like, Come
Just-
here.
What does Big
And
John
you see
say?
a
I can't hear him.
large chest, about 6 feet wide, maybe a little wider. 7
Oh,
feet
Duncan, it
wide
worked.
inside, and nothing else in this chamber. A chest with a head of a snake atop of it. It would probably be ornate, if not time-worn, but it is still ornate to a degree. This dark chamber within. And behind the snake looks like radiating sun.
Ooh.
Piotr can who has the ability to detect for traps?
It must have had a delayed effect opening the door.
what's that?
I would say your hearing comes back to you about now.
Okay.
Traps!
Oh,
But
yeah, I
I
can
kind
look
of
for
liked
traps.
it though. I mean, I could look at it with my eyes and use my hands, but
Anyone can look for traps. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
go for it.
Some people are better at it than others.
Some people are. You're not bad at it. Anyone with good wisdom or good perception can find things out of place.
All right,
I can help you
I'll
look.
look for trap. Yeah.
Yeah, both you guys give me a perception check looking for any traps.
Oh boy.
You think it's probably not trapped.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
trapped. Let's open it. I'm gonna open it.
I'm gonna step back.
As
You say it's
Duncan
not trapped, and you step back.
lifts open the chest. Inside is a not quite golden, but a bronze orb with kind of little starbursts on it here and there that slowly radiate. Just very faint light within, resting atop tattered, once probably nice cloth. Like it's like this ball, this orb that is probably about 7 inches around, 7-inch diameter. Yeah, 7-inch diameter, bronzes in color, with like sunbursts on it, on cloth that is black. And no trap.
All right. I'll reach in and take out the orb.
Yeah, you reach in, grab this orb. It feels like it's made of glass, but it looks like it's made of brass.
All right. I'll take it out into the main room and show it to everyone.
Does it look like a snake eye, Steven?
It does not. It looks like it's the snake eye would have been small for that. What you're looking for, if you're looking for a snake eye.
Like, but not saying that it has like the eyes of a snake, but it like maybe it would fit, or no?
It's definitely too big.
Too big. Got you.
This is an orb.
The orb. Was there anything written on the
Yep.
chest, Duncan?
I don't know.
You didn't look.
There's something written on the wall back here, though, right? Or is it just a picture of that sun?
It was the sun was like around, like a crown on the snake's head.
On the six side.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the walls in here?
Give me a perception check as you try and look around the walls.
Oh, not bad. 21.
With a 21, they're in a language you don't quite know. But you can almost make out some words.
Hey, Piotr, Trajan, is that Muharian that we're talking about? Oh, do you understand this?
You would read. We'll go with Latin. Why not? Soul. And Lux.
Sunlight.
But they're separate. But yeah, you could translate that to like if you say that, anyone who knows celestial would know it means sun and light.
Got some celestial in here then. Huh. Interesting stuff in here, guys. You figure out what the orb
Yeah, I
is?
got the orb. No, I was gonna give it to Esquire, see if he can figure it out.
Yeah, I can give it a quick once over before
Yeah.
just see if it's even arcane in nature.
You give me an
or
Arcana check as you study it for a few minutes.
want to look at it. See if our Arcana do this.
The 23. You've seen items like this before, heard of them. Maybe not seen them because you've not had use for them. But this is a drift globe.
Oh!
It can create
Light.
daylight and light. Don't know the keywords though.
Darn it. Thought I was going to be able to just say light. This is a source of light for us. And a sense of daylight as well. I would need to identify to find the key, so.
Try soul, try lux.
Soul means sun, correct?
I think Eagle would know best.
Eagle
Why are
would
you?
know.
Yeah, why are you guys talking celestial over there?
Oh, there's some words written inside this room.
Oh yeah, this place has all kinds of celestial shit written everywhere. Weird.
It's been less and less as the further you go in.
I wonder what that means.
I don't know.
Those are the only words I understood.
I'll say Lux.
As it lights up with a nice golden hue of light. That actually is
Shame.
like bright light. As opposed to it's
Oh.
brighter than both Eagle and Big John's light.
Take it in the room. The chest.
Is that all it does?
Well, actually, it'll just follow me as I kind of start moving away.
You have to move 60 feet away for it to follow you.
Oh, okay. But it's not just all it does there, Duncan. It gives us daylight. It's very, very useful.
But how's that going to help us get out of here?
It's not get out of here. It's just gonna help us along the way.
It might stop those shadows.
Precisely.
The shadows might already be gone since we destroyed their leader, or at least like not as powerful.
Is this light daylight or is it just light?
This is just light.
You still vibrating, Esquire?
Probably not now.
Nah. But
It kind of stinks that we came all this way and it's a dead end. I would have thought we could go further.
That's kind of my point. That maybe we missed something. But
No, I think this is probably just all we have to glean from this side.
as there is a whole nother side and a long hallway with a wall blocking your way through a big gate. But as you have defeated the shadows in the armory and those defending this area, however twisted they may have seemed, you have gained an orb of possible sunlight to use however you see fit. And that is where we're going to end tonight, folks. So thank you guys for joining. Thanks for watching. Check us out next week. And we'll see you next time.
good night.
Night or
Not
night.
internet.
Internet.